What's up, buddy? How you doing? How's your Magic collection coming along? Have you been buying any TMNT? I actually won 2 TMNT collector boxes from Magic Arena, so I'm excited to get those. It'll be the first TMNT product I get aside from some singles. But I gotta say, you know, obviously we all want to open the big card. Every set now, you know, they figured it out. They figured out their little, we're going to put a big card in every set, and the thing that everybody's got to fight over. Okay, we had the One Ring. Everybody went nuts. Then we had the Soul Stone. Everybody went a little less nuts, still nuts. Golden Chocobos, totally nuts. Then you had the foil, what is it, fucking neon Angs and shit. I guess some people care about that. I don't give a shit about that at all. You had Spider-Man suits. Point is, there's a million variants. There's a million fucking variants. I'm going down a rabbit hole. And, of course, we have the Kevin Eastman sign. Look at that Kevin Eastman signature on a card, but not really, because it's like a gold foil, which I don't understand. I guess, do you not want to put a signature in the pack because you're worried the signature will, like, rub off inside it? But sports cards have had signed cards forever, so why not? I don't know, whatever. So you got a fake Kevin Eastman signature on a Michelangelo. Look, if I got one, I'd be happy about it. I'd go, that's cool. I got a cool Michelangelo. Some people, though, are going a little nuts. And that's what we're here to talk about. Here's what I'm going to tell you is if you open one of these, you want to keep it fine. But do not, for the love of God, go out and buy a fucking Kevin Eastman card, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, here's why I bring this up. I was on Facebook, and I saw this post from Lenny Von Schack. Could be a nice guy, I don't know. Apparently he has a store called Enchanted Realms, and he says, I'm helping a customer sell this card. If you're interested in it or need questions, please contact the support wizard. We are selling this card for $40,000. And I said, well, they did have to shut down comments on this post. This is a curb your enthusiasm type situation. How do I see the comments on Facebook now? Oh, there we go. Okay. He asks, do I need a timestamp? Here's some details. He cracked in our shop. Okay. Where are you getting your pricing data from? I'm just wondering. JJ Jeremiah says 40,000. That's a good starting point for haggling. Good luck with the sale. Someone else says, you mean pesos, right? We're talking about pesos. Any flex in the pricing? Asks Michael, and Brian says, are you doing all of the drugs? Okay, now why are we saying that? Well, we're saying that because if you go over to TMNT player, TCG player, you can see that, yes, these are the most expensive cards out of the set. You got your Donatello, your Raphael, your Michelangelo, and I don't know why Leonardo's not showing up here, but obviously Leonardo would round them out. Going for about $2,000. Why would Donatello be more? Is Donatello more playable? I thought Michelangelo Weirdness to 11 is the really good one. Let's see if there's any actual sold data here. One did sell for $2,000, so, not terrible. Did a Donatello sell yet? Anyone buying Donatello? I guess people are paying more for Donatello. Is Donatello more powerful? Let's see. Put counters on an artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a robot. Sure. Whenever an artifact you control's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had counters on it. Okay, I could see some combos happening there. I would think that these would sell based on the popularity of the turtle. Donatello's typically not the most popular turtle. I would think Raphael would command the money, but I admit Raphael, if you're looking to put him in a deck, is probably less exciting. Must be blocked and if able, whenever he's dealt damage, get some red mana. It's not bad, but it's not like infinite combo potential. Point is, $2,000, $3,000, fine. And I'm going to tell you guys right now that if you see these for $2,000, $3,000, run the fuck away. They're not worth $2,000, $3,000. Now, they might. If they hold that value, let's be clear. If they hold that value, it will be based on the absurd speculator bubble that we currently live in, where an Ohtani card just sold for, $3 million? The Shohei Ohtani gold logo man sold for $3 million. So we are in a bubble where speculators and wannabe investors are just buying up everything in sight, trying to send it to the moon. Obviously, that's not sustainable. Okay, when every sports card is $1 million, eventually somebody goes, well, I'll take $500,000 for mine. Next guy goes, I'll take $250,000 for mine. I just want the money. It doesn't hold. necessarily. Okay, some cards will hold that value, some comics will hold that value. Obviously, a Black Lotus is a genuinely scarce article for which there will never be more Black Lotuses necessarily unless they're proxies. But as time goes on, the market cannot support millions upon millions of $1 million cards. We can't have every turtle be worth $40,000. There's just not enough money in the hobby to support that. You'd have to bring in people from outside. And here's the good point. The only way, the Soul Stone is a good example. Okay, the reason the Soul Stone is holding some value, and what is the Soul Stone at right now? The crazy Super Soul Stone, which is genuinely, I don't know anyone who's opened one of these. Well, you're not going to show me the other one? Soul Stone Borderless. This is the worst website. There it is. 5 listings at 34,000. Now, even that, I think we can admit, is a little absurd. It has 0 sold in the last 3 months. Maybe, I don't know anyone who's paying $30,000 for this. But if somebody told me this was a $10,000 card, $10,000 card, I'd go, okay. There's a million Marvel fans. They love collecting stuff. Something like this seems like a genuinely rare thing if you're a Marvel. Not just, and again, it's not going to just sell to Magic fans. It will also sell to Marvel fans. Marvel fans like trading cards, so it fits right into what they're doing. Here's why the TMNT card is never going to get to the level of a Soul Stone. I mean, first of all, we know there's 4 of them. So it's not like the Soul Stone where it's like, oh my God, it's this one Magic. There's 4. I think there's more of them out there in the wild, so they're never going to reach Soul Stone potential. The other thing I need to mention is that Kevin Eastman is a bum and his signature is worth fucking nothing, okay? And that's really the core part of this. For a collectible to go parabolic, there's a couple different ways it can happen, but one way it can happen is if it hits multiple collecting categories. So not only are Magic the Gathering people trying to get the card, but also TMNT collectors trying to get the card and whatever else ties into that. Okay, but here's the reason it'll never go parabolic, is that TMNT collectors do not need Kevin Eastman's signature. Why do they not need Kevin Eastman's signature? Because every single piece of TMNT merchandise since the dawn of time, Kevin Eastman has probably signed half of it. Okay? Kevin Eastman, and let's be clear, I love Kevin Eastman. For those of you who don't know, I grew up one town over from Northampton, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the Turtles. As a kid, I went to Kevin Eastman's Words and Pictures Museum. They had a comic book museum in Northampton. That's how he wasted about half the Turtles' money. He wasted the other half of the Turtles' money on his own comic book company that also went out of business. And then, because he had no money left, he went to the other guy who owned the Turtles, and he said, do you want to buy my half of the Turtles for like $1 million? And Peter Laird said, yeah, I'll buy your half of the Turtles for $1 million. And then like 2 years later, he sold the Turtles, Peter Laird did, to Nickelodeon for $100 million. So Kevin Eastman is one of the world's worst businessmen. He really fucked up. He's a great guy, and he made great comics, and he's very friendly, and we all love Kevin Eastman. But he'll sign anything for a fucking dollar, okay? His signature on a Magic card is not worth anything. And his signature on his fake signature on a Magic card is worth even less. I bring up this page because here's Kevin Eastman's signing schedule. Month of April alone, he's going to be at 2 different comic conventions. In May, he's going to be at a comic convention. June, comic convention. August, September, whatever. I saw a thing. I think he's going to be at one of the Magic Cons signing. If you want Kevin Eastman to sign a Magic card, you can just bring him a Magic card, and he'll sign it for $5 and a hot dog. His signature is not worth anything. Here's another example of why Kevin Eastman's signature is worth nothing. Kevin Eastman, who, let's be clear, I want to be very clear, I love this man, okay? Because this man is what I would do. If I was co-creator of a beloved franchise, I would nickel and dime the shit out of you people and charge you for everything, okay? I think I've shown this before. I don't know if I've shown it on this channel. Kevin Eastman, who, again, sold his stake in the Turtles. He doesn't get any money from the Turtles. He gets money when he writes a comic for the Turtles or he draws it, okay? They bring him in to do some art and they pay him okay. But he's not getting any back-end points. He's not getting any residuals. So Kevin Eastman, to make money, goes in his house and he digs around at his old storage bins until he finds trash, and then he puts the trash on eBay with his signature. Here's a Kevin Eastman signed action figure. You can buy an actual action figure from Kevin Eastman's personal collection. Kevin Eastman dug around his house until he found a dirty Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figure sitting in a tote somewhere. He went out and made his own action figure card backing from the personal collection of Kevin Eastman. And then he signed, I think he signed the backing and he also signed the figure. Kevin Eastman will sell you his trash for, again, $179. Look at how many of these there are. Kevin, you can't just sell trash out of your house with your signature on it. I guess you can, though. I mean, these are on eBay. That means somebody bought them and thought they were worth something. I was watching a Whatnot. I mean, dude, that's the other thing. Kevin Eastman signed Magic. I saw that there were already signed Kevin Eastman Magic cards. He's already out here signing them. Now, I don't know why they have him signing fucking uncommons. Here's a, what is this card? Lessons from Life? I guess maybe this one makes sense because it's everyone playing Magic the Gathering. So giving Kevin Eastman's signature on it maybe is kind of thematic. Here you can get why would you want a signed booster pack of all things? That makes no sense to me. Get him to sign a card, not a booster pack. I mean, really, I would want him either to sign. He has a set of Secret Lair cards that recently came out that have his artwork on them. Or I would have him, yes, sign the Turtles. Why you had him sign a common, man? Couldn't you go out before the signing and buy some Super Shredders, buy some Mythic Turtles? I mean, again, I have to say, even at these, guys, if you're looking on eBay at a foil grounded for life with Splinter reading a newspaper and Kevin Eastman's signature on it, do not pay $40 for this. Just go to any comic convention, bring him the specific cards you want to sign, and he'll probably sign them for nothing. Shit, I should have went to PAX East. Oh, PAX East is this weekend? I could have went to that. I could have got some Kevin Eastman cards signed. Fuck. Anyway, see, I say he's a bum. I say he's not worth anything, but I would like to get some Kevin Eastman signed TMNT cards. That being said, I'm not paying $3,000 for them. I'm not paying $40,000 for them. And I think these cards will eventually wind up maybe around $1,000. I think even $3,000 is absurd for these right now. Then again, who knows? If you had $3,000, buy 3 fucking Soul Stones. I think are going to be worth more money in the long run. Maybe I'm crazy. But guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you like Kevin Eastman? And do you think a fake Kevin Eastman signature is worth $4,000, $3,000? I don't think so. I think these cards are not going to hold value. That being said, we're in a weird speculator bubble. If some rich guy comes along and he says, I'm buying every single signed turtle until they're worth money, and crazier things have happened. I just don't think TMNT... Again, TMNT is not a top-tier franchise. TMNT is a B-tier franchise. It's not Marvel. It's not fucking, Final Fantasy. It's B-tier. B-. I don't see a TMNT card holding that $3,000. Call me crazy. Oh, and hit subscribe. Thank you. Bye.